or 93. But thank God today, M.K.O Abiola, sorry, Babangida is still alive, talking. So I want Ashwani Ahmed Tinubu to please call him to come and declare the election. It's a debt. They must pay it in Nigeria. It's the whole Nigerian masses, the whole Nigerian people, and they must pay it. So they should come and declare M.K.O Abiola as the winner of 1993 election. That's what we want now. We want the declaration from Babangida and Ashwani Ahmed Tinubu, the president of today. Please, we want, if I give you this list, we see the mark, the score that Abiola scored as the winner. He won the election 3 fair. So they should declare him as the president, former president of Nigeria, and the winner of 93 election. That's number one. So I want all the comrades, all the human rights in Nigeria to listen to me today. And I have strong human rights here today. That we fought together for the democracy. Number one, they were David. I want you to know something that Ashwani Ahmed Tinubu is your colleague. He's a comrade like you. We struggled together. In fact, when he went to abroad, let me tell you secret today. Ashwani Ahmed Tinubu used to send money to us through Funky Bello. And they did another pay, and they should give us for the transportation of the struggle. So we shall, this will use it and event bus, good this and that there. That's number two. Number three, you have someone that's very strong here about petroleum. That is one of the today. Ogun, I have been respecting since 4 months ago.
Solidarity! Solidarity! Solidarity!
So I want these two comrades to please address the NSC, the TUC, and others to give Nigeria peace of mind, to let everything be accordingly, and let everything be black table and discuss the final solution. Thank you so much for today. I love you all. Appreciate you all.
Sorry.
Please let's join our hands together for Alaja. God bless you, man. Right about now, we are going to entertain ourselves for a few minutes. We are going to call a chanter called Akewi Nile Yoruba, which is going to chant and energize. The special reason everyone is here today, she's going to energize our father, M.K.O Abiola.
Abika modelo ni ọmọ olóde òpètù. Ìbàmíwájú owó Olódùmarè ọba tó lẹ̀ mí lọ́wọ́. Ọmọ kíkanlé morí bàbá mi. Àbíká oníbàtà sẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ́sàn ọmọ nígi lájẹ́ morí bá òre mi. Ìbá gbogbo àwọn ìgbàgbà tí lè ní àyè ọmọ Adéjọbí. Ìbọn lọ́kọ́ sẹ́wọ̀rọ̀kọ. Tí mo tẹ̀ kí sọ́dẹ̀ àyè ọmọ oníbàtà mo ti dé. Torí ìta ni mo ṣe dé àyè náà. Torí ìbákarẹ̀ torí ẹni bí ẹni èèyàn bí èèyàn. Torí Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò M.K.O Abiola tó wọ kalẹ̀ lọ sinmi tó fomi ayé kọjá. Òsìrí láyé jẹ́ o. Ìbáṣepọ̀ àkíkú láyé. Àbámọ̀rí ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni. Ìbáṣepọ̀ àkíkú láyé. Àbámọ̀rọ̀bà kan ẹni. Àníkùtù sáníkú jẹ́ láyé gbogbo aládágbádá fọ́ọ̀dì ọ̀dọ̀ ká lọ. Àwọn ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ló gbé ń débi o. Màmá mi yẹ́yá bí ọmọ alájàrà wà lómi wá mọ̀ kí gbogbo èèyàn tí bẹ ní àyè pátápátá. Wọ́n ní máa kíkọ orin tóbi ní. Wọ́n ní báwọn lọ sílẹ̀ gbáwọn lábẹ́ o. Wọ́n ní kí ṣìbọn sá o. Wọ́n ní kí bàbá mi dẹ́pútì gọ́nà àmsá àti ń bẹ níbí. Ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ló ṣàgbìmọ̀ lákẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ní wọn láti débi. Ọmọ gbọ́dọ̀ ilé ìdókòwò ọ̀la. Àjànàkú wọn bá wọn èsì sí. Ẹgbẹ́ òkè tó mọ fífi ọ̀rọ̀ tí sẹ́tẹ̀ egun mọ́nú. Bọ́ọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀pá kì í bọ́ọ̀rọ̀ mi ọ̀pá kù. Bó bá ṣe ìlú gbàgbé mi ó lè fa ẹjọ́ mọ́ ọ̀pá lọ. Ọba márùn-ún náà jẹ́ nílẹ̀ gbà lákè. Olúbàárà ọba ní. Àbúrà ọba ní. Ọ̀sìn ọba ní. Olówó dúró kankan ni mo ṣe débí. Ajífẹ́ pèsè rẹ̀. Abiola o. ní ìṣòwò bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ́ lè nà ọjà gbogbo lára ọ̀tá lé ọjọ́ tí mo kọ́ ní bàbá mi àìdè kò fún un lówó ó tún fún un lásọ láyọ̀ ìdè ẹ̀yẹ rẹ̀ ní ìbáwò ìyàwó ọ̀kúnlẹ́lẹ́ ẹjẹ́ lọ sílùú Èkó lápapọ̀ Èkó Àkété ìlú Ọ̀gbọ́n ìlú Àlàbà lúgbó ògbómìnì gbogbo ẹni bá lọ sílùú Èkó tí o bá gbé mọ́ bọ́nìtọ̀ wọ́n bá lọ sílùú òyìnbó kò lè gbọ́ mọ́ tó ráfẹ́fẹ́ tó ní kọ́ńtẹ́ níbi ìdókò fájì tó ní wọn ibẹ̀ ní bébì ọ̀sà ọmọ ọ̀sà ní ẹsẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ mọ̀ sí kútere ń borí òrìṣà ń gbòbí ọmọ fíjú wọn dàgbà ń dẹ́gbà ọmọ wọn dàmọ́ padà máa wá sí ọ̀sẹ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ sí ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ó rẹ̀ wá fíjú wọn nínú láwọn bàbá ẹni ta ló lẹ̀ lómi lé ẹ̀ka ló là bàtà kútú bàbá omi gbómi ta ló ní ká bàtà kútú bàbá òdòdó ìlú tí àgẹ́rẹ́ sáré tèmi ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ méjì lónìí gbogbo àwọn ìsàlẹ̀ kò pátápátá ẹgbẹ́ dìgbò ẹ̀mí mi lọ. Mama mi amadu alamẹ níbi o, mama ẹ̀yà ẹ̀rà ní báwọn ìyàwó ọ̀kúnlẹ́lá. O ní tètè kú torí mo rọ́jò lójú rẹ̀ ọ̀mọ́mọ́. Ní sẹ́ẹ̀tì ò ní sẹ́ẹ̀tẹ́, pọ̀rọ̀gbọ̀dọ̀ ayé kan nílùú fún yíjọ́. Títí ni wọ́n sì wọ́n ṣàkọọ́lẹ̀ ẹni rẹ̀. Èkó Àkété bí mo ṣe ń sọ lọ. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ ṣàṣeyàn nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lẹ́yìn bàbá sí nílé tẹ̀rù tọmọ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ní lójú ẹni. Ọmọ mo dúró ní ọwọ́ mi ò tó sí, mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọwọ́ mi ò tó sí. Mo wá lọ bá àwọn àgbààgbà nínú láwọn bàbá ẹ̀yìn. Mo ní mo dúró, mo lọ́wọ́ mi ò tó sí. Wọ́n ní dùbúlẹ̀ yẹ́bùkẹ́, mo bá dùbúlẹ̀ yẹ́bùkẹ́. Ìsìnkú sí mi lójú, ìsìnkú sí mi lẹ́nu. Ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ mo pé sí lọ́jà yìí sí òkà. Èmi mọ̀ pé sí lọ́jà yìí sí olówó lórí. Wọ́n ní báwo mo ṣe polówó sí. Mo ní ẹ̀ wá ra sí. Ẹ̀mọ̀ mo wá ra sí lọ́wọ́ mi. Wọ́n ra sí tán, wọ́n tún ra gbá sí wọn. Àti àkúnlẹ̀ ká, iná borí kàyé kó nínú láwọn bàbá ẹ̀yìn. Èkó Àkété ìlú Ògùn, ìlú Àlàbà lúgbó ògbómi. Ẹ̀yọ́ ayé ilé ẹ̀yọ́ wo, màmá mi ràwọ̀ ló gbé mi débi. Ọmọ orí akíkò fún ọmọ rẹ̀ yẹn dàgbà ló gbé mi débi. Ọmọ fínà, àfihàn alábẹ̀dẹ̀ ti fi náà lọ́kọ́, àfihàn alábẹ̀dẹ̀ ti fi náà ràdà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fínà alábẹ̀dẹ̀ kò ní ẹ̀mọ́ lọ́kọ́ mọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì fínà alábẹ̀dẹ̀ kò ní ẹ̀mọ́ lọ́kọ́ ẹni òwú ọmọ àwùjẹ. Ọmọ owó mọ́kùnrin bí ẹni rí fún ìrẹ̀kùnkùn lẹ́tí pọ̀. Ìrànlọ́bẹ̀dẹ̀ ìtẹ́wọ́ gbowó wọn ní ẹ̀dá ẹ̀yà ọmọ lọ. Gbogbo ẹ̀pẹ̀ tí bẹ níbi Èkó náà ni ẹgbẹ́ alárọ̀ ògbó mọ́tẹ́tẹ́ ògbógbó gbogbo àbá. Ẹni ló máa dákúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ gbẹ́sù, ẹni lẹ́lẹ́kọ̀, ẹni lẹ́lẹ́dẹ́, ẹni lẹ́mọ̀tẹ́ dáńsọ̀ nínú ògbógbó ní ayé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí bẹ lálẹ́ ògbó. Ẹni lọ́mọ tí kò tẹ ìbùsọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ òkú tí ò jẹ́ ewé rẹ̀ lójú ẹni lè àbí náà ní bàtà lè ní jẹ́ o ìsọ́kè ni olóògbé ẹlẹ́kùn sẹ́kẹ́sẹ́ rẹ̀ ìwájú olóògbé ìgbà ìgbógun ni ẹ̀yìn olóògbé ìgbà ìgbógun.
Please let's join our hands together very well for her. Please let us join our hands together for her. I'm sure we are all entertained by that. Please let us maintain decorum. Please let us maintain decorum. Let's not make noise, please. So if you look at my right hand side, you will see a little boy drawing something there. That little boy you are seeing is the youngest virtual artist in Nigeria right now. Please put your hands together for me. And what he's doing, you are going to see the outcome. Once he finishes with that, he's going to showcase it and we are going to see. But right now, we are going to have Alaja once more. She has more information to pass.
Abiola as our matron of renewal June 12.
Thank you very much, my God bless you. Please let's join our hands together for her. So, right about now, we are moving into the next agenda of today's program. If we look at the program in our hand, we find out that please let us reduce the noise over there. If we look at the program in our hands, we'll see the topic of today's event is impact of June 12 on the democratic and economic development of Nigeria. That is today's topic for the event. And we are going to have a speaker on that. We are still coming to that. But before we move right into that, we are going to have our father come and give us a speech for 5 minutes in person of Engineer Abiola Akijo. Please let's join our hands together for you. Speech for 5 minutes. I beg your pardon, please. I would like to introduce again the person of Engineer Abiola Akijo. She is MP of Lamata. Please let's clap for her together.
Thank you very much, Nancy, for acknowledging and changing my name, and also for acknowledging that I'm female. Anyway, I want to my governor, sir, be represented by my very old deputy governor, sir. I say good morning. I want to sit here and do what we do and say I want to stand on the well-established protocols. I want to greet everybody at the high table to say good morning and good afternoon. I think the afternoon.
Please, audience, please, we are all special people here, and we have people that we should honor before us, except if you want them to leave. Audience, please, let us reduce the noise and listen attentively. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jókòó bí a gbọ́ nǹkan tí a wá ṣe níbí báyìí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ jẹ́ ká ní ariwo ya tó wọlé. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ má jẹ́ kí a pariwo. God bless you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm going to bother to read part of my speech. Mamara has given me a task that I should explain certain things that Lamata does. The whole of this, we should also explain part of what Lamata does. So I'm going to start by reading a part of my speech and then we'll enter into a descriptive mode. So I would say that June 12, 1993 remains a defining moment in the political evolution of our country, Nigeria. It is a day Nigerians freely gave their votes, even as my mama said, to Basharon M.K.O Abiola, who had contested to be president under the Social Democratic Party against the late Tofa of the Republic Convention. Sadly, that election was rudely and arrogantly annulled by the military government under the President General Ibrahim Babangida. Now, the effect of that annulment has been with us ever since. However, Democrats over the years have continued to engage in the struggle for a just and equitable society, and that's why we're here. This paid off with the return of democracy in 1999, and I would say it is thanks to this kind of gathering and the people behind this kind of gathering. In Lagos, we were especially blessed with the emergence of our Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as governor. He assembled a team of technocrats and bureaucrats who worked with him on all fronts to lay a solid foundation for a state that can now stand on its own and is regarded, and it is known to be the 5th largest economy in Africa. 5 years after the return to democracy, we can see how well Lagos State has grown. One significant move of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed in Lagos at the time was the creation of Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, for which I am the current managing director. The matter was set up by a bill signed into law in January 2002 and later commenced operation in December 2003. Lamata was empowered with the responsibility for reforming the transport system in Lagos. The responsibility to implement, to regulate, to franchise, and to plan, most especially, the transportation system of Lagos. Before the commencement of Lamata, the public transport system in Lagos was a bit chaotic, and we knew, our father knew then that we needed something, and that's why Lamata was created. Lamata, upon creation, put together the Lagos State Strategic Transport Master Plan, the blueprint for developing urban public transportation in Lagos. And that document is what we're using even up until today. So what our father put down in 1993, 2003, we are still in Lamata utilizing it. They say a city that fails to plan will definitely plan to fail. At the time, he had the foresight and the vision to know that we needed to plan. And it is that plan that we're utilizing to develop Lagos, especially in the transport sector today. So, what does the STMP put down for Lagos? The STMP identified 6 rail lines. It identified 14 BRT routes and over 20 water transportation. But more importantly, it puts down the requirements or the system to ensure that we have an integrated intermodal transport system. And let's talk about that. So Lagos is blessed. We're surrounded by water. So in the developing the transport system for Lagos, we have acknowledged our geography and our topography. That means that we are utilizing the buses which are plying the roads. We're utilizing the railway systems that were planned back in 2003, and I'm proud to say that we have implemented 2 of them, and 1 of them is fully operational. And we also plan to utilize the waterways, and we have planned for more than 20 routes. Recently, the governor introduced 15 new boats. Those boats were built in Lagos here. So not only are we ensuring transportation works, we're ensuring that our youth are trained and engaged. Today, I can boldly say that we are gradually moving towards the vision set by our own Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Under his watch, we started the construction of the very first BRT system, and that was from Route 2 to CMS. So today, we still run that system. And from that time till now, we have carried over 522 million passengers on just the BRT route alone. In addition, in about 2020, at the beginning of Governor Sanwo-Olu's administration, the first one, we also completed M.K.O Abiola expressway. So there's a BRT route on M.K.O Abiola. That BRT route has cut journey times, because anybody that used to take that route will know that journey used to take us anything from 2 to 2.5 hours. Today on the BRT, we will do that journey for less than 45 minutes. That is improving the quality of life for the people of Lagos. All of these are plans, like I said, that was laid down in the strategic master plan that our father put down so many years ago in Lagos. And this particular one I'm talking about, the M.K.O Abiola, we have carried over 32 million passengers in about the 4 years that it's been in existence. We have other buses, so we have a hierarchy of buses apart from the BRT buses that are traveling on dedicated lanes. We have standard group buses, so you will see a lot of blue and white buses. When you see those blue and white buses, those are the buses that are regulated. But beyond that, I just want to see. This is part of what Alaja has said we should talk about. When you see any of our buses and you have any problem with them, please take note of the number, not necessarily the what do you call it? The number. Not necessarily the plate number, but there's a number on the bus. If you tell me the number of that bus, I can tell you who was driving it at what time. If you tell me the number of that bus and at what time, I can tell you where that bus was supposed to be and who the driver was. So if a driver is misbehaving on the road, I am asking all of Lagos, please send us a message. There are numbers within the Lamata website that you can respond to. We have dealt with a number of our bus drivers on that. Also note that on our buses, you are not supposed to pay cash. We have a carry card system. All of us should have that card, so that driver will be so from to change a bonnet and become charging more than they're supposed to charge. That validator knows how much it's supposed to be. If you put the driver should not tell you how much the price is. The system will tell you how much it is. So the driver should, when you get on and you don't do that, driver will pay 800 naira, you don't need to pay 500 naira. So as Lagosians, let us understand what the government has put in place for us. Those buses have validators on them. Just get your card, top it up. You don't need to speak to the driver. Get on the bus, tap it. The bus will take, because if that is the route you are going, the validator knows how much it is. So sometimes people complain that they tell me one price in the morning, they tell me another price in the evening. No, nobody should tell you the price. The system knows the price, and the system will deduct the right price and no more. So it is important that all of us have it's so unfortunate I don't bring my card today. But it is important that all of us okay, so thank you. It is fantastic. Everywhere I go, somebody has a carry card. So this is the card. Don't ask a driver for the price. Don't speak to him. If he tells you to bring money, just go down, note the number of that bus, and call us. And we have 2 drivers in Kirikiri today on the back of where they are defrauding our people. So Lagos is not taking it lightly with them. If you report, they will be dealt with. Because the vision has to be that we are all accountable for what we do. When government has bothered to put something that is tomorrow around you, I won't go come and destroy it. And that is the position. Thank you so much. Then, sir. So the number that we have, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, We're on Lamata online, and there's a telephone number you can call if you have a problem. 09099 526282. This number is also on our website. Now, okay, 09099 526282. That is the Lamata complaints line. So let us talk about, so that is what we're doing with the buses. We're continuing to improve our services. We implore that the people should please call if you have a problem. It is important for service to be improved, for there to be engagement from the people. If you tell us what is wrong, our responsibility, the only reason we are sitting in the job that we have is to ensure that we give you good service. So when you tell us, the only job I have and my team have is to respond and ensure that those problems are dealt with. So we have, those are our buses. We have the first and last mile buses. Those ones are the small buses you see that are painted blue and white. They take you really closest from your home to the bus terminal. Now let's talk about our rail lines. I said that as part of the strategic transport master plan, we have 6 rail lines, 6 metro systems, and 1 monorail. We have completed the first phase of the blue line. That particular one goes from mile 2 to Marina. Today we run nothing less than 54 services daily. In no more than 30 minutes, you will always find a train. And I can boldly say that those trains are always on time. The one thing that this administration has asked the Lamata to do, part of our KPI, is to ensure predictability of journey. So Teba one day Kelly Mope Teba Day station ní 9:45, 9:55 láàárọ̀ train yẹn máa lọ. And it will take you no more than 25 minutes to get to mile 2. So that position exists today. 54 trips every day. And that is just for the first phase. Now, the government has not rested on its laurels. We are continuing to implement the second phase of the blue line. So, the second phase of the blue line is going all the way to M.K.O. And we have started, and that will be completed before the end of 2026. That is the program that we have. In that wise, it means that before this administration leaves, this train will be able to run from Marina all the way to M.K.O. So what are the stations that are coming? We have Festac, Alakija, Trade Fair, Volkswagen, and Lasu and M.K.O. When the whole of that line is completed, you will do that journey in no more than 32 minutes. So for us, it is about ensuring that you have adequacy of service. You reduce your journey time. Because all of us know if you are sitting on that expressway, how long it takes you to do. So therefore, like I said, when this one is done and we have enough rolling stock on it, which the government, we have about 3 at the moment. Government has also ordered another 3, and they will order some more when the full line is. So right now to carry up 50,000 passengers every day. Today we carried over 1 million passengers, nearly 1.5 from we started in September. You will also recall that our very own President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, joined implementation. So today, all of the infrastructure for the red line is complete.